What's up, you sweaty nerds and greasy degenerates? Honkai Star Rail fans, we're eating good today, okay? We had Jing Liu recently announced, and the very next day we have Topaz being announced. Topaz and Numi, to be exact. And I don't know about y'all, but I think this character looks great, okay? This character looks fantastic. And I think it's really awesome to have this character coming to the game now because we're finally hitting almost like the new chapters of the game. Because this is the first character coming to the game that wasn't shown to us in the pre-release trailer before the game actually came out. I don't know if you guys know about this or not, but there was a pre-release trailer that, like a teaser, that kind of came out before the game, almost like an anime style opener for the game itself. In fact, it was only like a minute and a half, 2 minutes long, and it showed Dan Heng and Bibiter Lune, Fu Xuan, Lynx, Jing Liu, Luca, Shui Yi was also shown in that pre-release trailer, and all of these characters have been shown to us in the game now in some way, shape, or form or another. And Topaz is the first character coming to the game that hasn't been shown to us in the same way. Sure, Topaz is on a light cone, but interestingly enough, she hasn't had as much kind of like screen time as a lot of the other characters have. So it's really nice to see us finally getting to this point in the game where we're going to start seeing some new and interesting characters that might be a little bit of a surprise to some of us, which is really nice to see. I want to see new characters. I want to see new, fun, interesting stuff, new storylines, different things like that that we didn't already know about before. And this is also a fun new character that's not a rinse and repeat of a previous character from a different game like we have with Honkai Impact 3rd fans, seeing a lot of repeat characters like Welt, Sela, Bronya, the list goes on. But this is nice to see new characters coming to the game, and new characters that we didn't really get to see much of before, like in the pre-release trailer or in the actual game itself. So I think and by the way, this also means that what's going to happen, after Jingliu, right? What's going to happen after Topaz, right? We're hitting this stride right now in the game where, Hoyoverse is either going to probably release like another trailer of sorts that, surprises us with a whole lot of new characters, or they're just going to keep doing this, where they just release a little bit of drip marketing every once in a while, showing us something new and cool and fresh that we were kind of not expecting before, unless you subscribe to a lot of unreleased content, then you aren't going to necessarily be surprised. But a lot of us don't necessarily look into that stuff too deeply, and so it is nice to see these fun, new, surprising characters coming out to the game. And from what I understand with Topaz and Numi, is that Numi is basically like, kind of like her companion in a way, so think of it like Jing Yuan has the Lightning Lord. Think of Numi as Topaz's kind of like combat companion. Alright, so I believe that there's going to be some fun interactions with Topaz and Numi in combat. Hopefully we don't have situations where speed kind of becomes restricted because of Numi. Hopefully they figured things out a little bit and learned a little bit from Jing Yuan's combat. So hopefully we won't have that same sort of problem like we were having before with Jing Yuan, where a lot of Jing Yuan mains don't like the fact that they can't build Jing Yuan around speed, because then it kind of messes up things with the synchronizations between Jing Yuan and the Lightning Lord. Hopefully there's going to be a little bit better synchronizations between Topaz and Numi. But I love the aesthetic we're looking at here. I think Topaz looks great. She looked great on the light cone. She looks very nice in this splash art, it looks like here. So I just wanted to point out this new information to you. I'm a little bit late to this. Apparently this was posted like 9 hours ago, but I was playing the new Genshin Impact Fontaine 4.0 on stream, and I completely missed this and just didn't even notice, and I was about to go to bed. I was literally in bed, ready to go to sleep, ready to finally see the night time, see the night stars, finally close my eyelids for the first time in so long, and then I looked at my phone and saw this amazing, beautiful looking splash art, and I had to log back on my computer and post this because I'm sure some of you actually missed this as well, considering there's been a lot going on in the gacha game universe as of late. So I'm rambling here, so I figure we should probably close this video up because it's probably longer than it needs to be. Let's just be honest with ourselves here. But if you're interested in this character and you're interested in future characters, you're interested in learning new kits about characters and other things like that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you don't like me, if you think I smell weird, maybe leave a hate thread in the comments, and I will see y'all next time. Something that is interesting to note here, though, before I go, is the English voice of this character is going to be Sam Slade. And I guess I'll go ahead and read the little bit of an addition that Honkai Star Rail gives us. The extraterrestrial satellite communication. Topaz and Nummy. Money is a means, not an end. Work should make you happy. That's the most fundamental principle. Topaz, Senior Manager of the Strategic Investment Department and the Interastral Peace Corporation, and leader of the Special Debts Picket Team. Already a member of the 10 Stone Hearts at a young age, Topaz's core stone is the Topaz of Debt Retrieval. Her partner, the Warp Trotter Nummy, so her partner's going to be a Warp Trotter. That's kind of what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure. The Warp Trotter Nummy is also capable of acutely perceiving where riches are located. It can even perform jobs involving security, debt collection, and actuarial sciences. I learned something new today. Presently, they are traversing the cosmos together, chasing down various debts and liabilities that negatively influences the IPC's commercial ventures. So we're going to learn, hopefully, a little bit more about the IPC through this character, and we might get some fun, interesting stories soon outside of the Xianzhou LeFou arc, because I don't see her fitting into there anywhere, so get excited about some new story potentially coming to the game. I'm excited, and I hope y'all are too. I'll see you next time. Peace out. One last thing, I just noticed some stuff in this photo here, okay? After analyzing it for a couple of minutes because I was bored. So underneath her left arm there is a trotter. And on the right of her, there's also a trotter. This is 2 trotters. And I thought Nummy was only supposed to be 1 trotter, so what's up with that? And on her left wrist, there is a bracelet. This bracelet reminds me of another bracelet in the game, a jade bracelet. Ting Yun wears a jade bracelet, so I'm wondering to myself if Topaz is somehow going to slip her way into the Xianzhou LeFou story, and maybe not necessarily be a separate story with the IPC. So something interesting is going on there, or perhaps it's just a bracelet that looks just like the jade bracelet that Ting Yun wears, and it means absolutely nothing. I have no idea. But in closing, I wanted to talk about this button right here, this little button right here on a shirt. Hoyoverse loves their censorship, right? So I'm surprised that Hoyoverse is putting their entire reputation, okay, their entire livelihood, alright, is on the line. And what's holding it together is this one little button, okay? If this button pops, and it's ready to pop, boy, everything's going to fall apart. The company's going to crumble before our very eyes. It's going to be a sad day, so let's all pray. Let's all hold our hands together and pray that this button holds itself firm, because we want this button to stay on, because, oh my god, if this thing pops, it's all going to fall apart, okay? Hoyoverse is going to have a coronary attack if that thing falls off, okay? Anyways, I just wanted to point that out, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.